35 yards on the punt return. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
NFC nothing. Tucker to kick off for the AFC.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
AFC 15, NFC nothing.
The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hurts. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be a first down for the NFC.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And that's picked up by the AFC. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Davante Adams, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines?
And oh, he coughed it up. And that's picked up by the AFC. On the move past the 40. Still on his feet. Nifty move. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. Touchdown! Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
29, NFC nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for the AFC.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here now the NFC to take over on offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Here's Hill on the return. Shifts by him. And there he goes again. Touchdown! Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. Tucker now for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there.
Justin Tucker to kick off for the AFC.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taken in at the 3. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. 20, 10, touchdown. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the NFC. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the AFC will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. To throw, it's Mahomes. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes is swing that out wide to Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the AFC's 7-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Jalen Hurts. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to claw one back. Oh, this is blocked. There he goes left side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. You figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30, the 40, the 20, 10. He will take this all the way. Touchdown AFC. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you...
Hurts fumbles it. And that's picked up by the AFC. And he's got some space here. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Mahomes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here now the NFC to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even...
And now off to the races down the right side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as he continues to lead the way for the AFC. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll give it to Chubb, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The AFC coming to the line. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the draw, it's Pollard. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shot for. Can't trust him cause he not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures. Just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro?
It's Madden NFL 23, and the question is, are you ready for some football?
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Cousins on 1st down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's a gain of 8.
They go play action. Cousins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 33 yards. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
That's what I'm frustrated about, man.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on second down. Stafford. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. And now the Vikings stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Side here in this first quarter. On first down, Stafford here. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. After the sack on first down, Stafford sliding, and he's going to go down again. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're
under pressure. They got him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Cousins now. And he's got this to Jefferson. Finding space at the 40. A beautiful fake. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And he's going the score. It's a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start. Game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
Yes, darn.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And this returnable for Rager. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage.
Bro, their ankles got snapped. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And to him on the left side, and he did exactly that.
Wait. Oh, oh my God. Oh, 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 oh my God. I hurt so many people's ankles. This is hilarious.
Run after the catch.
Off the play fake, Cousins. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on second down, Cousins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Cousins will try and throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they take the flag.
Technically isn't fair because they backed up. Like, did you see them back up or something? Like, Rams backed up a little bit just to make that a flag. Oh, we'll get that ball back. Just keep on losing yards. Got 5 sacks, 8 sacks or something. They got clapped.
We remind you that coming up at halftime,
they're getting destroyed right now. So it's 20-0. Like, bruh.
Of this first half of action. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And the tackle.
Okay, maybe not. Cooper Cup's a little bit stronger.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stronger than I thought. Oh.
To throw is Stafford. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They come up on 2nd and long.
See, another sack.
Just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing there, but this pass
he's dog.
Lined up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come
he's
up
dog
with
poop.
something here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. The Vikings.
See, I just sacked him. He's so bad. It's 4th and 35. He got 35 yards. He ain't making this. He sucks.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
So a change of
Fudge. I'm at the 1-yard line. I have to make a 99-yard touchdown. Bruh. I thought I could make it. Look at this, bruh. That would have been a freaking safety. I was so lucky.
Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll just push his way.
I gained 1 yard, bro.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So we reach halftime. Getting through
no, they get the ball. No. Oh. Frick.
both ready for quarter.
No.
The Rams set to
I'm
receive the
thinking
second
far.
half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
I did not know it was short.
From the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying
I just dived. For no reason. You want to see it? Okay.
coordinators?
Me. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bro, did I just get hurdled? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Stop, 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 stop. Did I just get hurdled?
Cut into it a little bit as you just suggested.
I literally saw I got hurdled. Hold up. I got hurdled. Where's number 39 right here. Alright, look at this. I literally got hurdled when I dived. Look at, where is he? This guy hurdles me. Watch this, bro. Yay! Bro, he just hurled me. That's not okay, bro. Like, I'm getting up. I don't know where you are, and then you just hurdle me. Like, you okay? Like, look at him. He's blocking someone else. He didn't even get a hand on Jefferson. And then, of course, I'm on the ground because I literally dived, and then he goes, yay! Stupid.
And then maybe that'll carry over.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they've got it well across the field down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Here's Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Well, offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
Why would that fatty grab it?
They're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2,
how is that not a flag? It's a flag for me every single time. How is that not a flag?
Try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a solid.
Bro, you just toe trucked me.
Being brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up off?
Why am I so happy? I just got toe trucked.
The guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll be brought down.
Why do I always get double teamed?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. And some space here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working.
Bro, I'm at the freaking one. Are you serious, Jefferson? Dive.
1st and goal.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Again, you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And he'll be taking.
Did he have to break my ankles, though? Did he, though? Like, did he have to? I don't freaking care if it's on the court of Madden.
And we return.
What? My ankles got snapped. Which play was it? Right here. Yate. No, it was him. Yeah. I hate that guy, bro.
To Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Matthew Stafford is stupid, bro.
They can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's
He can't complete one pass, bro.
and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Well, there's absolutely been no...
Bro, he just got sturdy.
They already have the big lead, obviously.
Bro, he just got sturdy right there. No way, bro.
To put up some garbage time yardage.
He just got sturdy.
Why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.